confidence, energy, and beauty of a younger woman, you're not alone. This video is for men who are seeking something real. Not a quick fling, not a midlife crisis fix, but a connection that bridges generations built on charm, maturity, and emotional intelligence. So if you've ever wondered how to naturally and confidently flirt with a younger woman without coming off as desperate or awkward, stay with me, because when done right, the chemistry between an older man and a younger woman can be electric, deeply satisfying, emotionally rich, and far more fulfilling than many would expect. Let's dive deep into how to do it the right way. And hey, if you're serious about learning, like and subscribe. Let's begin. First up, don't be immature. You see, if a younger woman is going to date an older man, it's not because she's looking for someone who acts like the guy is her age. It's because she's hoping for something different, something refreshing. She's looking for experience, not impulsiveness, confidence, not ego presence, not pretense. And yes, she wants to be able to tell her friends, "He's not like the boys we date, he's a man." That's your advantage. She's tired of the flakiness and immaturity that often comes with youth. So instead of late-night texting games, you offer clear plans instead of emotional outbursts. You offer grounded communication instead of needing to be chased. You simply take her to dinner. Somewhere elegant, not flashy, just thoughtful. Skip the loud bar, pick a jazz lounge, a rooftop with a view, a place where conversation thrives and your presence feels intentional when you act like a man who knows himself. Not someone trying to prove something. That's when she notices you and trusts you. Now here's where most older men either play it too safe or try too hard, showing her a good time. Look, she's used to casual coffee dates and movie nights. That's what younger men do. But you show her something different. You make her feel something different. Plan something that sparks her curiosity. It doesn't have to be expensive, it just has to be meaningful. Maybe it's a wine tasting, a live theater show, a scenic drive that ends in a cozy dinner. Maybe it's just a quiet spot under the stars, with a playlist that's more Sinatra than Spotify's Top 100. The key is this: give her memories moments. She didn't expect laughter that feels spontaneous, conversation that feels rare. Make her feel like the time she spends with you is a highlight, not just a filler. That's how you start flirting, not with lines, but with atmosphere. Here's a trap many older men fall into, trying to buy her affection. Yes, you probably have more financial stability. Yes, you could spoil her if you wanted. And yes, it's okay to treat her sometimes. But hear this: if your money becomes your primary flirting tool, you'll lose the harem. Because the truth is, what she wants isn't in your wallet. It's in your charisma. Your ability to talk, really talk, and make her feel seen, valued, and desired. Younger men are still learning how to flirt with finesse. But you already know what words mean when they're spoken with intention. You understand timing, tone, pauses, eye contact. So use that, compliment her in a way that makes her blush, not just smile. Say things that make her think about you when she's alone, not just laugh when she's with you. Show her that you're not trying to impress her. You're trying to understand her. This is where older men shine. You have the life experience, the stories, the memories that younger men haven't lived through yet. So now's the time to use them, not to brag, but to fascinate. Do something with her that surprises her. It doesn't need to be extravagant like a helicopter ride. Though it could be, if that's your style. It just needs to be different. Unique, personal. Take her to a hidden jazz bar in the city. Invite her to a cooking class you secretly enjoy. Share a poem you once wrote, or a travel story that left a mark on your soul, or explore something new together. Something she's never done and you've never done either. That shared first-time energy is magnetic. Even in the bedroom, this applies. You don't rush. You take your time. You're tuned in, not tuned out. You make her feel safe, wanted, curious. She's used to the predictable. You give her the extraordinary. And remember, new experiences don't always cost money. Sometimes the most powerful moments are found in silence, eye contact, and raw honesty. Younger women don't want to be dominated, but they do want direction. They want a man who leads, not a boy who asks, "What do you want to do tonight?" Every time, so be decisive. Pick the restaurant, suggest the plan, arrange the date, and do it with confidence. Not in a bossy way, in a way that says, I've thought about what would make you happy. It's not about control. It's about care. And emotional leadership matters too. Let's say she's venting about a rough day at work. Most guys jump straight to solutions. You should have said this, or why don't you just quit? But you pause, you listen, you validate, you say, that sounds exhausting. I can see why that really got to you. Then once she feels understood, you ask, can I offer some advice? That's respect, that's empathy, that's leadership. It shows her you're emotionally safe, something that's incredibly rare and deeply attractive. This part is subtle but powerful. As the older one, she'll expect you to make the first move when it comes to physical connection. Not in a forceful way, in a gentle, natural, emotionally attuned way. It starts small. Touch her shoulder when you laugh at her joke. Brush your hand against hers. When you compliment her, place your hand on her back as you walk through a doorway. This kind of touch says, I see you. It creates intimacy without pressure, and when she shares something vulnerable, that's your cue. That's when a hand on hers or a warm glance can mean far more than words. Remember, it's not about being bold. It's about being present, confident. Calm, because touch, when done right, isn't just physical. It's emotional flirting. Without teasing is like dancing without music. It falls flat. Younger women love being teased by an older man because it feels playful, unexpected, even a little bit naughty. Now don't go too far. Don't mock or insult. The goal isn't to make her question herself. It's to make her smile, feel special, and lean in closer. Maybe it's a playful jab about her music taste. Maybe it's calling her out for blushing when she laughs. The buy point is teasing creates tension. It builds spark. And if she teases you back, that's your sign. She's comfortable, she's engaging. She's invested. Teasing is the art of emotional foreplay. Use it wisely, and it becomes unforgettable. Mystery is your superpower. You don't need to spill your entire life story in one night. In fact, don't you want her to leave every date thinking, what's his story? Why does he carry himself like that? What's he not telling me yet? Drop breadcrumbs. Little hints about your past, glimpses into your passions, and always leave her wanting more. Spontaneity helps too. Tell her, be ready at 7, dress classy, but wear comfortable shoes. That's all. No details, just mystery. It makes the experience feel thrilling, like she's dating someone who knows how to live. Not just exist. She'll talk about you to her friends. She'll think about you at night, and she'll wonder what version of you she'll get to see next. Here's something most people overlook. Younger women are often drawn to older men because they want more, not less. More meaning, more memories, more life. So show her that your age doesn't slow you down. It elevates your spirit. Let her see that the fire inside you hasn't dimmed with time. It's burning brighter with purpose. Encourage her to chase her dreams, to explore the world, to taste life the way it's meant to be tasted fully. Boldly, unapologetically. Be her motivator, not her limiter. If she talks about a solo trip, she's nervous to take support. If she wants to try something daring, join her or cheer her on. Younger women love men who don't just live in their past, but are actively shaping a vibrant present. Take her surfing book, a last-minute weekend getaway. Try an escape room together. Let her see the playful rebel in you. Not the retired spirit, but the seasoned adventurer. This sense of freedom, of shared risk and spontaneity releases endorphins. It creates excitement. And when she associates those feelings with you, that's when the emotional bond deepens. Let's not shy away from the truth. With age comes experience, and experience, when carried with grace, is irresistible. A younger woman will expect you to have more finesse. Not just in conversation, not just in life decisions, but yes, even in the bedroom. She doesn't want cocky. She doesn't want scripted moves. She wants presence. She wants rhythm. She wants someone who listens, not just to words, but to breathing, to body language, to subtle cues, and your experience goes beyond intimacy. Show her how you handle life, how you navigate chaos with calm, how you read people without judgment, how you communicate in ways that make her feel emotionally safe. Don't rush to impress. Let her observe you. Let her be surprised by how well you read a room, how confidently you speak, how effortlessly you lead. That's the kind of experience she can't find in boys her age. And once she experiences it, she won't settle for less. Here's a powerful but subtle move. Let her see the circle you keep. They say you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if your friends are thoughtful, mature, grounded, and wise, she'll know you're not a fluke. You're the real deal. Invite her to a dinner party where conversations go deeper than memes and TikToks. Let her witness a group of men who know how to talk about travel, health, art, and ambition. Men who can compliment a woman respectfully, who listen more than they talk, and who carry themselves with dignity. If your friends are immature or reckless, keep her away from that, at least early on. You don't want her to think you're just playing grown-up. You want her to feel like she's stepped into a new world, one she didn't even realize she was craving. That's where the real connection begins, when she sees that your entire life reflects the man you say you are. Proximity matters when you're with her. Be with her, not distracted, not half listening, fully present. Because closeness isn't just physical, it's psychological. When you're in a crowded room, stand near her. Let her feel your presence when she talks. Lean in. Let your eyes hold hers when she laughs. Touch her hand or arm. These moments build tension, the good kind, the kind that makes her pulse quicken and her mind race later that night. Being close doesn't mean being clingy. It means anchoring her in the moment with you, so she isn't thinking about notifications, exes, or what she's doing. Music tomorrow. In those moments, you become undeniable. Because at the end of the day, younger women don't just fall for older men because of money or looks or power. They fall because of the way you make them feel grounded, seen, desired, safe. So if you're an older man hoping to connect with a younger woman, don't just rely on your age. Use your wisdom, lead with presence, flirt with intention, create connection, not just chemistry. And remember, she's not looking for a father figure. She's not looking for someone to fix her life. She's looking for someone to share her life, to grow with, to learn from, to laugh with. Be that man, and she'll follow your lead without you ever needing to chase her.